Alright, welcome back to the Local Nerd News podcast. I'm Cyberguy.
I'm NerdDude, and we got a lot of topics to talk about today.
But only a limited amount of time.
We can squeeze a couple minutes.
Yeah. As you can probably hear, we are not joined by Movie Man today. He was unable to make it.
Yeah, for I don't know why.
Unknown reasons.
That's alright.
But hopefully he'll be in the next episode.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Alright.
Alright, so what are we going to talk about today?
Alright, a lot of stuff that's happening this past week, or, a couple of old stuff, couple new. There's Joss Whedon's Batgirl.
Okay.
So that was announced. Joss Whedon moved from Marvel and now to DC, and now he's going to direct Batgirl.
Hopefully he does a good job.
Yeah, hopefully he does a good job. He does really well with, mixing action, like serious with comedic relief, as we've seen with the Avengers. Since this is set in the DC extended universe, this is gonna probably connect to the Batman, movie, like probably, what age group do you think Batgirl should be? Because Batman's been Batman for 20 years in the DC extended universe, so.
Well, it turns out superheroes just don't age, apparently. So.
I'm thinking late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah,
that could be the right one.
Considering that Robin's, a teenager.
Yeah, but Robin's dead.
Yeah.
And now we have Night. Oh yeah, who doesn't know that?
Yeah.
Jason Todd died. There's also Nightwing in the universe, so that could be set up.
Yeah.
So.
I'd say that age sounds about right.
Yeah.
Because Batman's always stuck in his 40s, even though he should be like 75, 76.
Do you know anyone that could, play Batgirl in this movie?
Not quite sure. It all really depends on how they're going to make the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, storyline is key. Like, what storyline?
Yeah.
What's the storyline going to be? Is it going to be like a lead up to the Killing Joke? Like,
Would make sense, because then they'd be able to make the Killing Joke, not like the animated movie.
Yeah. Or is it going to be like Barbara Gordon's already Oracle, and she finds a new Batgirl, like Cassandra Cain or Stephanie Brown or someone like that. Or maybe it could even be Barbara Gordon.
Yeah. Maybe it could be a movie leading from her being Oracle to becoming Batgirl once again. Like, that could be one, but it could take quite a lot of work to actually make it well.
Yeah, like how's she gonna walk? Oh well.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Cameos? Who would you want to be? Who would you want to have a cameo in the movie?
Well, if it's in the Batman universe, Batman obviously has to make a cameo.
Yeah.
Maybe Red Hood. Maybe. Like, he doesn't have to be like a massive role. He could do what Stan Lee did in Iron Fist and have like a wanted poster and have Red Hood. We'll actually get to that a little bit later in the episode.
Yeah. How's it going to connect to the DCEU?
That I'm not quite sure about.
Yeah, since the DCEU's like convoluted. What's the word?
I think that's right.
Oh well.
We'll find out later.
Yeah. Comment section. Just spell it for me, please.
Hopefully people comment.
Yeah, maybe. I've heard that the DCEU relies heavily on flashbacks, so maybe we'll have a flashback to when she started off as Batgirl. Maybe
the training.
Yeah, like training and stuff. Connect character relationships, like meeting Batman, meeting Dick Grayson as Robin, maybe seeing Jason Todd grow up as Robin before he dies. Maybe
it could also, and this is a very big maybe, it could have Barbara Gordon slowly deduce who Batman's identity is. Because, she's very intelligent.
Maybe.
And in the TV show The Batman, she did deduce who Batman was.
Yeah.
After a period of time, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe that could be part of the movie?
Alright, is that all we have to say about Batgirl?
Yeah, I think that sounds about right.
Are you having like high expectations for it since Joss Whedon's directing it?
Well, it should have a lot of high expectations. Like a lot of people would be going, this movie is something new for him. He has to make it well. It's not like a team.
Yeah.
It's just one person.
Yeah. But do you think it belongs? Do you think the DCEU should make this movie?
Well,
I mean, there's a lot of movies that's happening, and we might get to it later on in the episode. But it's just a lot of movies that really don't make sense if you line them up together. Like you got Man of Steel, you got Batman v Superman, and then afterwards is Suicide Squad, then after is Wonder Woman, and then Justice League. It's pretty confusing.
It's all over the place.
Yeah. Or maybe it's going to be like the X-Men timeline where they go back in time and they change the whole thing and it even makes it even more confusing.
The X-Men timeline is confusing. There's two different Quicksilvers, well, one of them's dead, but irrelevant.
Yeah, but it's alright. We might talk about that later.
Alright. Recently, just to change topics,
man.
Recently there was a new Teen Titans movie that came out, animated, the Judas Contract.
Yeah. Popular storyline. I haven't read it myself, but I heard it's really popular among fans.
I've seen a copy of it recently.
Yep.
And it's all about Terra's betrayal to the Titans, how she teams up with Deathstroke.
Yep.
And although that was a massive segment of the movie, there was another part, or the other half of the movie, was Brother Blood achieving immortality, how he stays immortal, and how he plans, or has planned for a millennia, to gain power. So
that sounds like two different movies.
It's two different movies put into one.
This isn't Batman v Superman. Just do one linear storyline, and that could work.
Yeah.
But is it good?
Well, I think it's actually very good, but critics may have a different idea.
Yeah. Well, I don't really trust critics. They might give a low score to a movie that we really like.
For example, Ben Affleck as Batman. They said he was horrible. He was an excellent Batman.
Yeah, I think he was nominated for a Razzie. I'm not sure if he won it. I'm not sure when the Razzies are or when they were, but he was nominated for worst supporting actor or worst actor or something like that.
Yeah, but although he was excellent.
Yeah, he was excellent.
But back to Teen Titans.
Yep.
Just if you ever watch one of our episodes, spoiler alert, because it's obviously like a nerd podcast.
Oh, we do like spoilers.
Yeah. But Brother Blood,
Yep.
I'm not sure if you knew this, but Brother Blood bathes in his opponents and people who oppose him. He kills them and then bathes in their blood, and somehow that gives him immortal properties.
That's stupid.
It's stupid, yeah.
Wait, does he shout hexes and stuff like that when he's bathing in the blood?
No, in the movie he was just sitting in a bath of blood, surrounded by a couple of his followers, and he just said, "This is how I remain immortal."
This is stupid.
That part of the movie, yes, that was stupid.
Yeah.
Another part of the movie was, once again, spoiler alert.
That's right.
He captures the powers of Starfire, Robin, Raven, Terra, and Beast Boy.
And he somehow loses.
He somehow has all of their powers put together.
Yeah.
They all clinging to life and are restrained because, how else would he take powers?
Yeah.
Nightwing interferes.
Of course, because he's a mere human.
Yeah,
he has no powers.
Same with Robin, he has no powers. But somehow his powers were taken. That logic.
Wait, what?
Robin...
Let me guess. Brother Blood took away his finding ability.
Well, it seems that's what happened. Took away his perception and fighting ability, but... Yeah, when Nightwing destroys the machine that he uses to take their powers, they all get their powers back, but Brother Blood still has them. So it's like two sets of powers.
That makes no sense.
It makes no sense, but so pretty much in short, he's defeated because of all of the heroes combined. Well, not all of them, but most of them combining forces to defeat him. They fail, so Raven summons a demon to defeat him.
Of course.
So yeah, that's how he was defeated. He was killed by one of his followers. So.
Oh, what a plot twist!
Yeah, and then. Terra turns on Deathstroke. What a surprise.
Oh, what a surprise.
Terra kills herself, and at the very end of the movie...
Don't tell me that dirt rises from her coffin.
No. At the very end of the movie, Beast Boy is on the Kevin Smith podcast.
What?
I know, it's a weird part of the movie. He's on a Kevin Smith podcast. They talk about how to become a Teen Titan, what it takes to actually be one. And Kevin Smith says something like, I hear you've discovered a new girl. Will she replace Terra? So then Beast Boy goes on a massive monologue saying Terra was like a diamond, blah, 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 blah. And it shows at the very end Beast Boy pulling Terra up as she dies. So, typical movie thing.
Yep.
And at the very end of the movie, you see Wonder Girl.
I knew it.
So, could lead to another
is this
Teen Titans movie.
Is this which Wonder Girls is this? Is this Cassandra Sandsmark or is it Donna Troy?
I don't know. They didn't say any information about it. They just have her flying in the air.
Hold on.
That's it.
What's her hair color?
Black.
Ah, is she? Sorry, is she young? Is she like wearing glasses or a leather jacket or?
No glasses. It's like a red, pretty much just a red full piece suit.
Oh no! Don't tell me this is Donna Troy.
Yeah, I think it might be.
They've de-aged her.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
But yeah, in short, that's pretty much the ending of the movie. If you want to find out everything else that goes on in the movie, just watch it. It's actually very good, apart from all those plot holes.
All right. What would you rate it?
Well, I'm going to rate it out of 10.
Yeah,
so probably,
of course.
yeah, some people rate it out of 5, but 6 for some reason. No, 10 is where you rate it.
6?
Yeah, no, some people rate it out of 6.
Who rates it out of 6?
I don't know, but I've seen it online. Oh. But I'd probably say, considering all the plot holes, probably 7.5, 8.
All right. From what I've heard, I would rate it a 7.
Mm.
Yeah, it sounds so really confusing.
Yeah. The beginning of the movie makes complete sense, and then as soon as it starts getting about across the 3/4 mark, then the plot holes start revealing themselves.
Yeah.
Happens in every movie.
Mm. Oh well, what are we gonna do?
Yeah. All right. So the next topic we're going to talk about.
All right. This was this was in the works, but now they've released a lot of information about it. It's the Batman and Harley Quinn animated movie.
The next one coming up.
The next one coming up after this movie.
Yeah.
So it's an original movie thought of by Bruce Timm.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was Bruce Timm, the guy behind Batman in the animated series, but I'm not sure. This might have really well expectations, but considering that Bruce Timm did Batman: The Killing Joke, something might be
He doesn't have a. What's the word? He doesn't quite have the high expectations that he did with Batman: The Animated Series.
Yeah, or with this movie, because people have been waiting for The Killing Joke to be adapted. We got a third of what we didn't want, which included unspeakable things. But it's alright.
If you want to find out what unspeakable things are, just watch the movie. We're not going to say it.
Yeah.
Because it's unspeakable.
Yeah. All right. So this isn't. So Batman and Harley Quinn. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Is an original movie thought up by Bruce Timm. It's a team up between Batman and Harley Quinn,
as the title suggests.
Yeah. So Kevin Conroy reprises his role as Batman, and you won't believe who Harley Quinn's going to be played by. Melissa Rauch. Is that her name? Last name? Rauch? I'm sorry.
Once again,
I'm sorry. I'm not very good with it.
Once again, if you care enough to comment, just put the correct pronunciation into the comment section below.
I'm not really good with pronunciation. I'm sorry, but you might. But do you know who she is?
Not very.
Yeah, you do.
No.
She's Bernadette from The Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
Yeah, pretty shocking, right? I was shocked too. This was
okay. Yeah, now I can envision it.
Yeah. So this movie was announced on Kevin Conroy's Twitter page on the 4th, so just a couple days ago, and we got also some other cast members. We got Nightwing, played by Lauren Lester, who actually voiced Tim Drake on Batman the Animated Series.
Ugh. Yeah. Two different Robins played by the same guy.
Yeah. This film, the film is actually in the same style as Batman the Animated Series, so it's drawn the same way. So
okay. Now, is that early Batman the Animated Series or the later seasons?
They're all the same.
It's just because I know that this is just detouring, but the graphics change from seasons 1 and 2 to 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Majorly.
Yeah, it's the same style, but it's the same style as the overall thing. But I feel like it's a little, it's a little slow at times. Like it's a little choppy, but that's just my opinion. So they team up to fight Poison Ivy, played by, I'm really sorry, Paget Brewster.
All right.
As Poison Ivy. And there's also a role played by John DiMaggio as Swamp Thing. So Swamp Thing's in this movie.
Okay, so far we have Nightwing, we have Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah. And
Harley Quinn and Batman because
Yeah.
title.
And additional cast includes Eric Baza, Rob Paulson, Robin Atkin Downs, Mindy Sterling, and Trevor Duvall. I probably don't know who these are. I probably do know who these people are. I just
the names alone aren't enough.
Yeah. So there's a teaser trailer.
Online.
Online.
Once again, we're gonna say this a lot, but just search it up on the internet and have a view.
Yeah. Well, I've seen like a bit of it with the animation and stuff like that. I feel like it's a little,
sketchy.
Yeah, a little sketchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same as Batman: The Killing Joke. Like when I saw that teaser, I thought the animation was a little choppy. Did you watched it, right?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Was it a little choppy?
The animation could have been better, yeah.
Yeah, it's the same style as that. But hopefully this movie does not ruin Bruce Timm's credibility.
Yeah.
And if it does, he still has Batman the Animated Series on his
They can never take that away.
They can never take that away from him.
But have they released any other points of the plot apart from Batman and Harley Quinn team up to defeat Poison Ivy?
I've read a bit. I saw this page. Yeah, I was like I'm skipping through this just to see where I'll go. I stopped there. I hear something about this particular scene doesn't look right. It's Harley Quinn tickling Nightwing or something like that, and Batman just walks in. I don't know.
Already this movie is it's not off to an excellent start.
Yeah,
let's just say that.
That's the thing with original movies. You gotta start from the ground up. And yeah,
although it's not off to an excellent start, it does seem like something Harley Quinn would do.
Yeah.
Because she's crazy.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe the character interactions could be good. Maybe we'll get some insight. But I think I saw a picture of Swamp Thing, and I think he had hair.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe in the swamp there's a hairstylist.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe it's like the fur of animals that have passed away or something like that.
Yeah. You die, I rip your hair out and stick it on my head. Yeah.
Oh well, we'll find out in the movie.
We'll find out.
We're almost at the 20-minute mark, so probably enough time for a couple more topics.
Yeah. Or maybe we can, extend it to like maybe 30, 40 minutes. That's how,
Well, that's the thing though. We're still kind of torn about how long we'll make the episodes.
Yeah. It really depends on how many topics we have, really. But anyway.
Hopefully it'll be under 25, but if it goes over, we'll just have to edit out all of the long pauses.
Yeah. Maybe we should talk about The Defenders.
Yeah.
That's coming out August. I think the 8th of August this year.
Okay.
All right. So really cool. There was this teaser trailer, and it has all the Defenders walk into an elevator, and you see Luke Cage, you see Jessica Jones, you see Danny Rand, you see Matt Murdock, but he's wearing a mask, but he has his suit on. Well, not his suit, but he has like his business suit on. And they're all waiting in an elevator. They're like, we're chilling. And then Jessica Jones turns away and she sees the camera in the elevator and she crushes it. And and if you look at the time on the corner of the video, you actually see it stops at 8/8/2017.
Wow.
I know, which is really cool.
Pause at just the right time.
Yeah, pause at just the right time. All right.
Now, just that part about Matt Murdock just wearing a mask, but in his business suit.
Yeah. I don't know how that's gonna fit. I'm not sure if that's just a thing that's not gonna be in the episode, but it's just like
teaser.
To tease that we're still doing this. So
when you said they all went into an elevator, the first thing I pictured was the Turtles.
Yeah.
Like in the elevator scene.
Yeah, in the new movie.
Yeah. That's the first thing I envisioned as soon as you said elevator.
Yeah. What do we think? Oh, sorry.
It should be on YouTube if you haven't seen that segment yet. Just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles elevator scene.
Yeah. What do we think of the Netflix MCU universe up to this point? I haven't caught up. I still need to watch Luke Cage.
That's the problem. There's so much stuff to watch.
Yeah, there's so much stuff to watch.
We just don't have enough time. But From what I've heard, Iron Fist didn't get that great
Yeah.
results.
Yeah, something
or
about
review.
whitewashing or something like that.
Yeah.
But-
Luke Cage, from what I've heard, is excellent.
Yeah.
Daredevil, excellent.
It is excellent.
If you haven't seen Daredevil, watch it.
Yeah. Or
Also,
any of the
if-
others, just watch it too.
If you can hear that in the background, that's just rain.
Yeah.
Of course, that's a rain on the day we decided to record.
That's alright.
Just hates us.
Yeah.
Alright. So, from what I've heard, so far the majority of Netflix has been excellent, except for Iron Fist, but hopefully they'll get better.
Yeah. Maybe it's just a setup.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, we'll gain more
Yeah.
from
It's kind of like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Gotham, Supergirl. They all started off just
horrible.
and then they get better over time.
Yeah. How do you think the show will end? Yeah, because everyone's gathered together. They're gonna need to fight the villain, and do you think it's gonna lead up to something else? Do you think it's gonna end?
Well, it could lead up to. Well, this is very unlikely, but it could lead up to Heroes for Hire, that TV show where they just combine Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
Yeah.
Could
Maybe
lead to a Hulk, maybe.
Hulk.
Yeah, maybe, because it depends if he's in the movie or not.
Or they could tease the Punisher series that's coming to Netflix. Maybe at the end you see him
You just see him with like a scope and he's looking at one of the defenders or something like that.
Maybe.
Leads into it.
Yeah.
You're scum who kills for money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a variety of ways it could end.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's
so
the
there's
sad
that. Well, speaking of Iron Fist, there was a Stan Lee cameo that a lot of people missed. I think it was at 7:51 that Stan Lee had a cameo. It wasn't a major cameo where he was speaking or cleaning like in Spider-Man, but he was just on a poster. If you pause it at 7:51 in Iron Fist, there's a poster with Stan Lee on it.
Which episode is this?
I'm assuming it's the latest one. I'm assuming.
Alright.
Couldn't quite find the exact details. All I found was Iron Fist, Stan Lee cameo discovered.
Yeah. Character relationships. Because, teams are really big with that.
If the Hulk's in it, he'll hate everyone.
No. The main four, dude.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying if Hulk is in it.
I don't think he's going to be in
Yeah.
it. He won't. He's on Asgard. He's far away.
Daredevil.
I'm thinking Daredevil and Iron Fist because they're both
Yeah.
martial artists. They can just rival I'm the better martial artist.
Yeah.
And
They could do like a Batman Nightwing thing, like I've taken out 26 thugs. How about you? 40. They could have like a rivalry.
yeah,
Sort of.
Iron Fist can say I was trained by monks at a young age. What about you? And then Daredevil can say I'm blind and I got taught by a guy with a stick.
Yeah. I got trained by Stick.
Yeah. Definitely Luke Cage and Iron Fist and Luke Cage and Jessica Jones. But I don't know, maybe they'll throw out something that we, probably never would have expected.
Like just say if there is a Punisher thing, maybe he'll. This is also very unlikely.
He can make a cameo.
Yeah, he might make a cameo and he might try and attack Daredevil.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that could happen, but we just don't know.
All right. The last thing on the Defenders is Sigourney Weaver's character, Alexandra. So basically, Defenders showrunner Marco Ramirez had this to say about her. Her character is a powerful force in New York City. She's everything Sigourney is. Sophisticated, intellectual, dangerous. So from this, she's the villain.
From that description.
Yeah, but this Alexandra person, she's probably a new character. Or maybe she's a character that has that name, but then she evolves into something else. I've heard a rumor that she was Typhoid Mary, who was an ex-lover of Daredevil, but with Sigourney Weaver's age and Charlie Cox's age. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. Maybe she's just a powerful business person. Maybe she might make a team up with Kingpin because
I was just thinking Kingpin.
Yeah, because I think he's still in prison.
Yeah,
but he's running it now.
Yeah, he controls half the prison.
Yeah, no, he controls the whole thing. The whole thing. Yeah, all the prisoners, all the guards, everything. No one is safe.
He got the Punisher in and out of prison.
Yeah. No one's safe from Kingpin and his car doors.
Yeah. God.
All right. What do you think of this Alexandra character? From what you heard, do you think she'll be, a staple, like a really
Yeah.
good staple?
Well, just from that description, it sounds like she could, be one of the main villains, if she is a villain.
Yeah.
Could be someone looking to become one of the Defenders.
No.
Maybe. That's very strong, maybe.
No, I think she'll be like a calm, nice person, and then when she doesn't get her way, she just like goes full at it like Kingpin.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what she is. She's just female Kingpin.
Yeah. And another Kingpin, great.
Yeah.
Not like there's enough of them around.
Yeah.